Yes. Good evening and a warm welcome to yet another edition of Salone Talent here on Star Television, your favorite program that brings you celebrity news, interviews, gossips, and all happenings in the entertainment industry. I am your girl, Leone, and today I have with me an editor and a cameraman, Sylvester Duba, popularly called T-Boy, from Sierra Gem Media Production, T-Boy Production, and we'll be talking to us more on the aspects of video editing and shooting. Do stay with us as we get to know him more.
Love John, baby, you are so beautiful, so beautiful. Yeah, she clean like a picture, her eyes like a diamond. Soon as she step out the place, everybody knows it. Now already but it clean like a picture, her eyes like a diamond. Soon as she step out the place, everybody knows it. Now already but I don't feel love. Oh wait, but I don't feel love. I don't get love. Oh wait, but you not the one we are don't put in me at. Hey, yeah, man. So go now, house now, make it tell you, mama, see I make hey, I don't fall in love. See where she dey walk out the bungalow. See where she dey spot at the bungalow. See where she dey walk out the bungalow. See where she dey spot at the bungalow. She clean like a picture, her eyes like a diamond. Soon as she step out the place, everybody knows it. Now already but it clean like a picture, her eyes like a diamond. Soon as she step out the place, everybody knows it. Now already but
First off, let's start off with the entertainment news as we join DJ Bash. Welcome to the show, DJ Bash.
With so much success from his latest album, Survivor, Emerson Amido Bokari is flying high in the international scene with a superb jam-packed show in London on 9 September 2016. The Sugar Entertainment Chief Executive Officer is heading now for another show in the United States of America on October 15 this year. And in addition to that, he has started shooting the Love Potion video, where he featured Azubuake Chibuzu Nelson, better known by his stage name Feno, a Nigerian rapper and record producer.
Love potion, maybe your love potion, want to change my direction. Love potion, maybe your love potion, want to steal me attention. Yeah.
Rims Entertainment had officially released the Michelle and Obama song, a classic Afro-hip-hop track by Philka Kamara, better known by her stage name Empress P of Rims Entertainment, featuring Abdul Rahman Kamara, better known as Camouflage of Red Flag Music.
Fredo, not only you they keep me going, not only you they raise my feelings, not only you they keep me going, not only you they raise my feelings. That's when I call with Michelle and Obama. Michelle and Obama.
And finally, in this entertainment news, Double A, a Sierra Leonean based in the United Kingdom who traveled in the early years of the 90s at the age of 7 and started as a well-known underground DJ in East London. Double A has now grown into one of the biggest Sierra Leonean artists to come out of UK, with tracks like Gimme Some, Aminata, and a smash hit single, Go Gaga. Go Gaga is now one of the hottest Sierra Leonean tracks in the United Kingdom. Double A has quickly become a favorite in the Sierra Leonean community in the UK. Double A has also performed with Ghanaian superstars R2Bs at their UK concerts at the O2 Arena, London. Double A has also supported Nigerian superstar artist Lil Kesh in his Dublin, Ireland tour. All three of Double A's singles have made it into London's hottest radio station, Capital One Extra.
This TT, so mende TT, I like this TT, Madingo Oku TT.
For the entertainment news on Star TV, I am Moel Baseru Sanusi in Freetown.
Yes, like I said, I do have Sylvester Duba, popularly known as T-Boy from the Sierra Media T-Boy Production, and is also a video and camera editor. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
First off, tell us, how do you discover this your multi-talent, cameraman, video man, and all?
You call it multi-talent, but I will just limit it to talent instead of saying multi.
Okay.
It is something that I have passion for since I was a child, and I've always started doing my own stuff as an artist. And I was brought up and born in a household full of creative people.
Okay.
Born in Animal Street, and we started the creation of arts and crafts, and I picked that up when I was a child. So it is just something that I keep developing every year as I get older. And I started a brand, T-Boys Production, when I was 12 years old, and I stick to it right up to date. And it's just about creativity, really.
So when did that journey start for you?
It hasn't got a starting point. Because it is something that I inherit from my first cousin, who is Eustace Yaski. And people commonly know him as Yaspak because he used to build lanterns, and he was the granddad for Super.
So you have your inspiration from your cousin?
That's correct. And that inspiration has grown into me, and I have developed it in different way. I have modernized it, and I've brought it to where it is today.
You've modernized it. Now tell us some of your work done. How fruitful has it been for you?
Well, I've done a lot of different stuff, from arts and crafts to graphic design to video production to documentaries, but I've done few films in Sierra Leone. So I think my limit is possibly endless. So that's why we form the Sierra Leone Media Production, which got across.
Tell us about the Sierra Leone Media Production.
It is a production formed by me and my friend Femi Pama, who is in London as well, and we also have another partner, Jumaba, who is in America. So we've actually grown the brand Sierra Leone Media Production from Freetown to the States and London. It is something that we think we should not be sitting back and people telling us about our stories. We are Africans, so our slogan is African story being told by Africans. So that's how we form Sierra Leone Media, because there's a thirst for stuff coming from Africa, but it's always the negatives. And we realize we've gone through a series of war, and we've gone through a series of crises in terms of natural crises, plagues, and all this stuff. And when the West tells our story to Africans in the West, it's always negatives. So we start with Sierra Leone, and we said we should do something that will project the good image of Sierra Leone. We started a project called Salone, which we actually did in London for like almost a year. We were on Bain TV for almost a year, and we were projecting the good image of Sierra Leone. That's how Sierra Leone Media was born. T-Boys Production is just the umbrella of all those productions that we actually run. And there's a bit more to that. It's not just the production of the media side of it. We also do sound, we also do music as well. Yeah.
So how lucrative is the business of editing, being a cameraman and an editor? How lucrative is that?
Well, it depends on what concepts you're looking at, and it depends on where you're talking about, whether it's in Sierra Leone or in Europe. And
let's start with Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone, I would say they don't have respect for cameramen, and I think it's a shame.
How do you mean?
Because I started practicing camera work in Sierra Leone possibly 10 years ago. And what I realized, people just call you, hey cameraman, bukanayaba. Hey, bonomixo. The respect for cameramen in Sierra Leone is not that great. And I'm failing to realize if the cameraman is not being given the respect to capture good images, proper footages, and then we cannot have anything that we can be proud of to say this work are coming from Sierra Leone. And if you go to Europe, the cameramen are highly respected. If the producer is flying on a first class, the cameraman will be on that same first class, because the producer will not do nothing without the cameraman. So that is the form of differences that cameramen have in Sierra Leone compared to cameramen in Europe.
Wow. So you're trying to say being a cameraman here in Sierra Leone, it's very challenging.
It is very much challenging. Wow. But I think also the cameramen should respect themselves first before respect is being given to you. And I think if somebody wants to disrespect you, you let the person know that you're a professional and you're giving a professional service. That alone, you should deserve that respect. But sometimes the cameraman themselves don't have respect for what they do. And if you don't have respect for what you're doing, then nobody will respect what you do at the end product of what you get. Because if you spend your time to, for example, film what we're doing, the pre-production to the production and post-production is what is important. If you don't value all those three stages, then your work will not be of any kind of substance for people to respect it. So that is where they should start. Respect what you're doing first. Take it very seriously. and then somebody else will respect what you do.
So what was the first work you've ever done?
In my life, in Sierra Leone, in Europe.
Let's say the first ever video that you shoot or something.
Well, you should be amazed if I tell you, because it started on the 48th independence of Sierra Leone, and we realized we were doing production in London, but I wasn't an editor. I was just basically filming, and the filming aspects just started from hobby. And I realized I need to be taught how to edit properly, and even how to film. We had footages. We were supposed to do an event in London for the 48th independence anniversary in London, and nobody could edit the promotional stuff for us. And I came to Freetown luckily during that period. But funny enough, I did not have any video file footages. I don't have a camera, and I spent all my time going online copying. Well, it's bad to say, but pornographic short videos, like 1 minute. Those are the only videos I have access to them. Put them together, and I started with the most difficult software ever, which is Final Cut Pro. And I'm thinking, how would I be able to do a video advert from this? I don't know how to do voiceovers. I don't know how to put together a video clip. And I started doing bits and pieces. When I returned back to London, I told my colleague I can edit. And he was looking at me like, no, you're joking. I said, yes, I can. So my actual first video was for a minute, and it was broadcast on a mainstream television in London. So that makes me feel proud to do your very first job, to go into a wider platform of that nature. So my first video was a minute video of an advert for the 48th independence anniversary of Sierra Leone in London.
Wow, so how did that make you feel?
Well, as I said, very first job, to be published in an international platform, I was proud of myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so
Well,
good.
subsequently there are more that follows after, but that first one is the one that gives you the gratitude to feel like you're doing something and you've been accepted within an industry of you don't even know where you came from, what you're doing, what you know, and all of a sudden you're out there. So that journey starts from there. And I start challenging myself even more by challenging musical videos and by challenging documentaries, and eventually we challenge ourselves doing a film in Sierra Leone. So these are all.
What's the
different
title of
things.
the film?
Wow, our first film was Who Killed Me Sierra Leone, and that was a challenge because we came with a concept of filming with multiple cameras, and it was a struggle. But may his soul rest in peace. The guy who actually put the production together was Julius, and he died almost a year or two ago. But it was something that we had so much passion for, so we put our all into it, as in resources, finances, expertise, and we work with another producer who is I can't even remember his name again. But yeah, it was something that was very touching.
So how can you describe being a cameraman in Africa, in Sierra Leone precisely, and in the UK where you live?
I think if it depends on what you're doing, but in London there is a lot of stuff that you can film, but possibly things that you possibly come across every day and you don't think is of importance to you. It depends on what project you're doing. But when we come over to Sierra Leone, the challenges are great. We want to film anything that makes sense, because sometimes we do documentaries, we don't have footages. So my stay in Freetown is to capture everything that moves and everything that makes sense to me, because you might not need it today, but possibly tomorrow. But if you're not in Freetown, at least you're saving yourself that flight tickets to come back to Sierra Leone and get those footages done. So yeah, it's a very great experience to be in Sierra Leone and filming around. Although sometimes you have problems with filming in certain areas, they will say don't go there, don't film here. But I think it's just for the country to be exposed with our natural resources, our monumental buildings, our natural structures that we have around. I think it's good for people to capture the best of that, so that they will be able to project it in Europe in a positive manner, not negative.
Now, so let's talk about your shooting skills. What makes you different? What makes you unique from the others?
I will not say I am unique per se.
Or let's say, what makes you different? Are you different at all from the others?
I think the difference in shooting or in being a cameraman is the angles that you play with. Sometimes people play with different angles in cameras, and sometimes people play with different locations as well. And as a cameraman, you should be able to have some innovation to do something that possibly people haven't done before. But it's very difficult to see something different from what hasn't been done. So what I do my research first, and then make sure I have like 15 or 20 videos if I want to do a specific video of that same nature. So I will not replicate exactly what has been done before, or I change the standard of what has been done before and modernize it, or possibly give it some little bit of ambience different to what it was before. So that is how I do my stuff, and I think every cameraman should be able to do that. It's difficult to do that in Syria because the internet will not give you that access, but I think if you can go through your own archive yourself, then you'll be able to see what you did last year that you don't want to repeat today, or see what people have done 4 or 5 years ago and you don't want to do the same.
Alright, now if you were not a cameraman or an editor, what more would you have become? What's your other passion, your other talent?
I do a lot of production behind the scenes. I do a lot of mentoring behind the scenes. I do a lot of teachings behind the scene. I do a lot of free talk, if I can call it that way, behind the scene. And I think I have more pleasure doing that than actually being a cameraman for now. Sometimes people are ashamed to say they are cameramen.
Why?
It is a pleasure to be a cameraman because you capture what people don't actually see themselves. So yeah, I think without being a cameraman, I spend most of my time doing mentoring, censorship, advising people, telling them what to do and what not to do. It depends on what you choose to do. It's still your choice.
Alright. Here is a Sylvester Duba, popularly known as T-Boy, from Sierra Media Production, and he's from the UK. He's a cameraman and an editor. This is Salone Talent. Well, let's now join DJ Bash for the top 10 video countdown. Welcome, DJ Bash.
Yes, indeed. Thanks very much, Leone Jaya, for that comprehensive, wonderful interview with a very strong guy across the industry. And welcome to yet another edition of the Top 10 Videos Countdown on Star TV Channel 21. I'm your guy, DJ Bash. Just tell me, I'll be right back. Yes, indeed, welcome back. And a lot of videos out there are trending. And the one kind of video from Mr. Mohamed Sako, aka Keman the Bingo Man. That old video is still trending. And I look forward for that video in the chat. But just a gist. Left arm is on the way coming. Can you imagine that? Anyways, we're going for our trending video. And our trending video for this week, we have Clockwork from Sufi of RFM. We have Manny Fresh with Thunder Loving. And the big man himself, Keman the Bingo Man, with One Kind Way.
When the clock is ticking, superior, time wait for no man. You either working or you sleeping, you know what I mean? Clockwork, we ain't snoozing over here. Never that. Be crying hard, nigga. Clockwork, clockwork, clockwork. Be crying hard, that's clockwork. Hustling without clockwork. No wasting time, motivate the grind. What I'm working with is that clockwork. Get brain, clockwork. On the move without clockwork. Motivation every day and night. What I'm working with is that clockwork. Be crying hard, that's clockwork. Hustling without clockwork. No wasting time, motivate the grind. What I'm working with is that clockwork. Get brain, clockwork. On the move without clockwork. Motivation every day and night. What I'm working with is that clockwork. No punching my ink cause my clockwork. Vision to move cause I got work. Ill in the booth, I'm the lyrical truth. Got a reason to prove it, it's hot first. Hustling, feeling no bluffing, they chilling. I whip it and whip to my pots work. Niggas get paper to shop first. Ruining all of your stock work. My clock is alive, I connect dots. Tick tock, I go bread shop. Get my grind on, different time zone. Contemplating my next stop. You hustle right, only once a day. What you're working with is not dead clock. Grind slow, that's a dead stop. I start to grind to my leg spot. Set the goal, perfect the role, and I shoot the kill like a vex guy. It's best to show that you set the grow. The exceptional is your best shot. Money all in my mind, each and every.
Anything I do, all for you.
I tell yourself, you see my love is here to stay. I'm not gonna run away. Baby, you mean this world to me. Making you feel say that's how we talk. Waiting I to tell you all not true. Baby, not for you I go cry for. Only you I go die for. Anything you want I go sponsor. Not only you me don't fall for. Baby, not for you I go cry for. Not for only you I go die for. Anything you want I go sponsor. Not only you me don't fall for. Now you they make me love they go.
One kind way,
You the feeling for me.
one kind way,
You sabi make me love they go.
one kind way,
You sabi jiggy jaga me.
one kind way.
This baby wicked and bad.
Yes, welcome back from those training videos. A lot of old videos are out there, so make sure you always keep it tuned. And we're straight to our top 10 videos countdown for this week. Our number 10 video is a new entry, and it's from Yasmin Kadi in the video title Go Down Low. Yes, indeed, they're a wonderful Salone based in the UK from Lebanese descent. So go down low, do next to New World. Move straight to our number 9 video for this week, and it's from Benjamin George, aka Dweezil Leak, in the video title Pop Color.
Ben 10 over 10. Are you ready now? Okay, let's go. Men 10. Fine, baby them. Let we go. Only fine, baby them.
It's Gazi Clef Production.
Check this. Now Friday don't cancel. Waiting that mean? Tem don't reach for pop color. I thank God for my life. As long as I'm alive, it's a must for pop color. All me item they don't sell. Man get for boy, let we pop color. I just got a call from my boss. I don't send you money now your phone. Grab let you pop color. Let we pop color. Party man grab let you pop color. TGIF, as long as I'm alive, it's a must for pop. All works, no play, make Ben $10. See they months done, man fit spend $10. Rascal Robin Hood, body not so firewood. See they holiday, let we pop 10 color. Kuku Jumuku they watch, see that with a long face. Awayeri Gumbe, see me with me long yes. Everybody tap 9 corner with a young case. That today I know say the sex is a bit broke quiz. Turn up till you torment. I don't lock yes, I know why you read the comment. Pick up the phone, call Aminata Frances Patu. All them fine, baby, let we connect. Do one like a Congo, pure badness. Shake my shaking inside the club, pure madness. Baby, then they fall, wait and see your highness. Sipping on bitter cola, that's pure hardness.
Yes, indeed, and every Friday, TGIF, you always have fun. Very interesting guy here. We move straight to our number 8 video for this week, and it's from Ibrahim Sankor, aka JS of BRF, representing the US of A, but extremely Salone guy, and it teams up with Succulent and Nana Minta.
Yeah, that's a love in your heart. JS of BRF, Succulent and Ornamenta in combination. Perfect collaboration, we are giving it to you. Oh na, drag bang padanga.
The love way I get for you know the die. Trust me, not to lie. Now a vegetarian, mean I'm away like meat. If you cook, I'm at the eat. If you lay, I'm at the beat. If you shake out the meat, I go stand up on my feet. I go grab and complete. I go make you feel the heat. Make a swell a beat. We go wine am and grind am, and wine am. DJ we no dope, we go put on repeat. We go wine am and grind am, and wine am. Me and you two, they must watch me na YouTube. Love your attitude like when you put me in a bottle. Inside bedroom, you the kiss and caress me. They make love to me like when you come for a rest me. You damn too incredible, you fresh like a vegetable, sweetable and eatable. Love you forever, now that I'm a mission forever and ever. Now you get me attention. Now you get me attention.
The love way I get for you know they die. Trust me, not to lie. Now you love and love me mind. Di-da-da-di-da-da-da. The love way I get for you know they die. Trust me, not to lie. Now you love and love me mind. Di-da-da-di-da-da-da-da. Di-da-da-di-da-da-da-da.
The love it when you give us realistic list, y'all. Me I go put it on my top list, but I'm gonna get you with man, never make me only one girl. I'm so optimistic, Mr. Y'all. You clean up the rubbish, now I they shine like a shoe where them all is for. Socialist and mentalistic, list is mission accomplished. Baby, I go spend money for your body, make it gonna jolly. Give it a girl, give it a kiss, make it gossip for me. 100% girl, not a fun funny.
Our number 8 video for the week. Interesting video here. Jason Cole. Very nice guy, and he has always been around the scene. More straight to our number 7 video for this week. And those old guy based in Australia, Party Animal. That's the title of the video, and it's from E+. Interesting, very nice video, and a lot of people were still in the big doubt, but I tell you 100% Sierra Leone, or you can say 110% Sierra Leone, and it's Party Animal in a video title. Okay, move straight to our number 6 video for this week, and it's from Alim Kamara, another Syrian guy based in UK, in the video title Lost.
Yo, we done been through some madness. The boiler kept breaking, but we make that shack a palace. Bunweed, you're my highness. The way you squint your eyes when you're vexed and malice. Still I come home to find a plate, that's love. You make that jollof that make my boys jealous. We snuck snacks into cinemas, times were hard. You been down since my banger from the scrap yard. Yeah, we've come far, just know I'll hustle, come home and change diapers. We'll always be a team, bad attitude, but rockers. They say behind every great man, walk with me, we've always had that pair plan, yeah. You're down for whatever to cush our empire, so we can leave land for our cups like plain tire. Told you from the start together we would make fire. I wink and you bite your bottom lip, hey yeah. We should get lost.
Let's get lost.
We should get lost.
If you want me,
we should get lost.
Yes, since after Not to Play video, Alim is doing extremely well in the UK, and we wish him the very best. So that Lost, a very nice video, very simple. Move straight to our number 5 video for this week. And from me party fame way back from Paradise Record, guess who? And she's Mato in the video title Embargo.
how far we don't come out. This is what I call love. This is mine. If you want to go to surgery now, you face. I might pass you. If you want to go, they walk naked in the streets. I rush past you. Who said you been the way? Now me been the cook and I me been the book and give me body. But put them from bad we for them and they crack with they hold me and then we the walk they go. This is for my boy. For my boy, I said no joking. This is for my boy. For my boy, I said no joking.
Yes, indeed. After that big hit here, like 10 years down the line, and she has spent over 15 years in the industry. Mato, bravo to you. That video was extremely superb, and I love the drama in the video. Okay, that's Embargo. Move straight to our number 4 video for this week, and it's from Valentino representing Shine Records, another Serena guy based in USA, in the video titled The Money.
Lego. SBNT, no? What do they?
Masterel on the beat.
I'm a star, I dey shine. Anywhere I go, then they feel me. I'm so fly, you can be me. All I want is the money. I'm a star, I dey shine. Anywhere I go, then they feel me. I'm so fly, you can be me. All I want is the money. Money, oh, eh. Money, oh, it's the money. Money, oh, eh. Hey, money, oh. Don dada, pass me the grabber. See my eyes, no the fear. Drink rum, no the stagger. No the for them, Twin Towers. You know me monitor like that Cody. You try me, you go lose your life for nothing. If you not like your life, come test me. SBM feature analysis. I'm a star, I dey shine. Anywhere I go, then they feel me. I'm so fly, they can be me. All I want is the money. I'm a star, I dey shine. Anywhere I go, then they feel me. I'm so fly, you can be me. All I want is the money. Money, oh, eh. Money, oh.
Yes, the money. They wanted to spend money over and we there. What you really need to do something on that. Anyway, that was our number 4 video for this week. The Money from Valentino of Shine Records. Move straight to our number 3 video for this week. And it's from Filka Kamara, aka Empress P, in the video titled Boom Bam Boom.
Wings! Ow! Real bad music.
No one puts me down, but they know you put me. No one see me fall, but they know you put me. Now they tell me, sweet God don't sin on me. Now they tell me, sweet the fans and sin on me.
Empress,
so I give them bam bam.
They're trying to put me down, but me I am bam. They're making me laugh for the hating, the baiting, the rating. And don't say now me not the plan. Now me the rap, now me the right. Now me gon' make black turn to white. I'm like the sun, I bring the light. Then star don't dawn me, galaxy bright. Pop bar, don't test the key. I'm on my pride, I'm leading the ring. I do the banking, the touring, the shopping, the lavish, and talent, the pay the bills. I get the room, I get the farm. Pick, come out now, roll, I play. Now me the seat, and then the chop. Them like the joke, now me the laugh.
No one puts me down, but they know you put me. They want see me fall, but they know you put me. Now they tell me, sweet God don't sin on me. And now they tell me, sweet the fans and sin on me. So I give them boom, bam bam, boom. Feel that boom, bam bam, boom. Bringing them boom, bam bam, boom. Showing them
boom, bam bam. Very nice video. I can't wait to see the Michelle and Obama video. Yeah, there's a latest song from her, and she teams up there with Abdul Rahman Kamara, aka Camouflage of Red Flag Music. We can't wait to receive that video because Boom Bam Boom was a blast, honestly. Move straight to our number 2 video for this week, and it's from Alonzo Tiabasi, the big man himself, all around there, yeah? And the title of this video, Now You Bing Bing.
Yeah. I just want to thank God for His grace.
Sorrel on the beat.
Because He's been so good to me, man. Blessings coming from left, right, center. And I make me enemies than the one that you know. Hey, hello. Yeah. Them say I too they shine, and then no one forever see me they shine. Other one for see me suffer, then no one for see me they prosper. But Papa got there by my side, and I in they make her they shine. His blessings all around me. He make me enemies, then they wonder. Let me say me music not go blow, because the beat is very slow. But everywhere that I go now me they run the show. Let me feel say I not go make 'em, but by His grace I say I don't make 'em. From Liberia to Salone, London to all over the world. Papa God now you bang bang, Jehovah now you bang bang. Lord you keep on blessing me. You make me enemies then they afraid me. Now you bang bang, Jehovah now you bang bang. Lord you keep on blessing me. You make me enemies then they envy. Now you bang bang, Jehovah now you bang bang. Daddy you keep on blessing me. You make me enemies then they afraid me. Now you bang bang, Jehovah now you bang bang. You keep on blessing me. All me enemies them just the envy. I remember when nobody cared for me, and you the only one who was.
Yes, indeed, in everything we do, we say thanks and we give thanks to God. So that video was extremely hard from our brother Alonzo, and I wish him the very best. And before we move on to our number 1 video, keep sending your vote to the official top 10 at gmail.com. Like us on Facebook, Salone Talent. And if you missed the show, just find us on YouTube, Salone Talent, and you have the very best. And on Twitter, @StarTVSL. Our number 1 video for this week, it's from Abdul Bangura, aka Busy, in the video titled Shushu, and the team up with the Sunny guy, the HKN guy, that's David, popularly known as Davido.
It's Davido, OBO, Badass.
It's Freetown forever.
Baby easy, from Freetown to Lagos. See, let's get. I know go shoot by you, no shoot by. I know go shoot you, no shoot. No believe to me, no believe to me. Oh yeah, Jijo, I know go shoot by you, no shoot by. I know go shoot you, no shoot. Oh yeah, Jijo, I'm gonna no believe to me, baby oh baby, I'm gonna shoot you, baby oh baby oh. I say I'm gonna issue you. Baby, oh baby, I'm on your body so softly. Skin man like an ass, you go shake more like an you. Can come to my party, you and your party. Baby, come wipe on you, no they from shy from. Every other day we they count money. Every one day they die for we. Up in the cloud we they high from tree. At every town they go call it for we. I know go shoot by you, no shoot by. I know go shoot you, no shoot. No believe to me, no believe to me. Oh yeah, Jijo, oh yeah, Jijo. I know go shoot by you, no shoot by. I know go shoot you, no shoot. Oh yeah, Jijo, I'm gonna no believe to me, baby oh baby, baby oh baby, I'm gonna shoot you, baby oh baby, oh baby. I say I'm gonna issue you.
This baby not confirm, say not confirm. This baby confirm, I say he confirm. Baby, my baby bad oh. Baby, my baby bad oh. I know go call me you.
Yes, Shushu was our number 1 video, and bravo to the guy. We can't wait till we see him back home December 16. We'll be live in Salone with Terry G and a couple of other guys. So we wish him the very best. As I say, keep sending your vote to official top 10 at gmail.com. Like us on Facebook, Salone Talent and Salone Top 10. And follow us on Twitter using the hashtag @StarTVSL. Till then, I've been your guy Bosh, and keep it glow always, and bravo to all the editors across Salone, because without no academy, no enough equipment, but we're still moving on. So big up yourself each and every day. To the rest of the guys, I love you all, and have a blessed weekend.
Okay, welcome back to the show. This is Salone Talent right here on Star Television. I am Leone, and today I have with me an editor and a cameraman. He's Sylvester Duba, popularly known as T-Boy. Welcome back to the show, T-Boy. And now, share your most difficult moments with us. Going through challenges and all that in your field of work.
In my field of work, there are a lot of challenges that you come across. For example, you have a camera and you want to shoot a night scene, you don't have light. Those are some of the issues you face in Sierra Leone. And you have lights, but you don't have electricity. You want to shoot something with sound, but you have a generator to replace the proper generator. I mean, to replace the electricity that you want.
Yeah.
So these are few. You want to shoot a video, you possibly just want 2 people, there are 15 people at the background. You have to get rid of them. We don't understand the concept of filming and just walk past by. People film in Europe and you can see thousands of people passing by. They don't want to know what you're doing. They're carrying on with their job, you're doing yours. It makes it natural. But in Sierra Leone, it's like a scene. When you put a camera anywhere, give yourself 5 minutes, you will see the crowd start coming.
Right.
And you have to now
Yeah.
try to put your camera in a proper location so that you don't capture the crowd. But sometimes it's difficult. Especially when people don't understand that you can still film, pass by, it doesn't mean anything. You have to tell them, no, pass by. Pass. But they should understand that now, because I think there are lots of cameramen in Sierra Leone and they're doing a lot of filming outdoors. So people should understand the concept of you can just walk by, but they will ask you, can I pass? Yeah, sure. So those are the challenges sometimes when you're on the road.
Okay.
And if you're filming indoors, you have challenges with people who possibly don't understand the concept of what you want to do. And what people fail to do is debrief. And as a cameraman, you should be able to talk to your director, your producer, because you have to work with a team of people to produce that particular stuff that you're doing. And the communication between those chain is definitely not right most of the time. The cameraman might not know what you want. Well, in films, directors cannot tell you what angle they want for any scene. They rely on the cameraman. Sorry, the cameraman did not write the script. The cameraman did not position where those 2 actors or actresses should be. It's down to the director. But to me, I would say cameramen are directors on their own right. And the challenges that you face in Sierra Leone when you're shooting something that possibly don't have any clue of what it is, you struggle with communication. You might want to do this, the director will say no. But you did not discuss with me before, prior to what we were doing. But if that discussion has happened before, then I will know exactly what you want. So sometimes I leave it to them and ask, what do you want me to do? They will say, but then the camera will do what you want to do. And then when you shoot it, they come back and say, oh no, you didn't do it properly. But I was waiting for your command and you told me to do what I want to do. Yeah. So those are the challenges. I think we should be able to communicate a little bit more with that team of producers, directors, script writers. They should all be on scene. It depends on what you're doing.
So what's your advice for especially upcoming cameraman or editor? What's your advice for them?
Basically, you do your research first if you want to be a cameraman, and then you should be thinking what sort of cameraman you want to be. Whether you want to be a studio cameraman for television, you want to be a documentary cameraman for filming stuff outside or outdoors. If you want to be a musical video cameraman, you want to do a cameraman that covers events, functions, seminars, workshops. These are all various different types of camera work, but you should know the differences if you want to do all of them. But you should always have a specialty to say, well, this is what I'm good at. This is what I can do best without you even thinking.
And how best do you think they can improve on their work to give better production?
It's basically research and take it seriously.
Alright.
And if you don't value, first of all, you should value the camera. It doesn't matter what sort of camera you have, whether it's 10,000 euros, 1 million, you should have respect for the camera first. Because when you go to work, as they say, you don't leave your machetes behind you.
Yeah.
And if you leave your machete to go dead, you will not farm properly. So you always should respect your camera regardless of the cost of it.
Tell us about your reality show. Yeah. So what about it?
The reality show, is it the Yuga Girl reality TV show?
Yuga
Wow. Well, it is a successful show, if I would say so, but not to the eyes of the public because it was done during the peak of Ebola.
Okay.
And we had to slim it down to online purposes only. But I think it was good because what came out of that is what we're now working on, so that we can get a final going, hopefully in December, and see if we can do the second series of it.
All right, thank you so much. It's been good talking to you, Sylvester.
You're welcome.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Well, he's Sylvester Dubois, popularly known as T-Boy from Sierra Media Production, T-Boy Production, and he's a cameraman and an editor. Thank you for watching.